everybody, and welcome to this month's Google Hangout. Today, I have several guests with me on this Google Hangout. First, we have Amy, our technology technology whiz, who is going to coordinate the entire Google Hangout. I also have three representatives of Asia Initiatives. First, we have Geeta Mehta, who is the founder and president of Asia Initiatives. Hi, Geeta.
Hi. Hi, Veena.
We also have Jaidev, who is the program manager for Asia Initiatives, who with Geeta will be answering questions about the project. And then we have Natalie, who is working behind the scenes to help us with our presentation and the PowerPoints. So Asia Initiatives, please share with us the project and all the details.
Let me begin. My name is Geeta. I'm super excited that we are partnering with you on this wonderful project. I want to tell you a little bit about Asia Initiatives. When we started 16 years ago, we started with 200 microcredit banks in rural and urban areas. And then we went on to set up knowledge centers, village knowledge centers in villages where sometimes the road also didn't go. But these were computer networked, and we trained local men and women, 5 of each, to run these centers. And it was completely empowering for them to begin getting this information about agriculture inputs and health, etc., that they never got. We also support projects in women's education and health. But in all our projects, we found that the projects that are most sustainable and far-reaching are the ones where local people really get to help design the project, take ownership of it, and do it on their terms with their choice. So we developed social capital credits, or SoCCs. It's a very innovative community currency for social good. It's a little bit like airline points or carbon credits or just barter, in that people in the community earn SoCCs for doing social good, and like planting trees, desilting a pond, and helping each other. And they can redeem them for health, education, and skill empowerment, for example, school fees and so on. So this is our system. And now I'm going to invite my colleague, Jaidev, to please explain the project.
Thank you, Geeta. Hi, everyone. My name is Jaidev, and I am the program manager for the micro poultry farming project that DFW is generously funding. Where is a little background about Shauratgarh? Where is Shauratgarh? It is a village in Uttar Pradesh, the largest state in India. Shauratgarh is in the foothills of the Himalayas and very close to Nepal. The current project that Asia Initiatives, is undertaking with your help includes teaching very poor women about social capital credits, that they can do social good, earn SoCCs, and redeem it to get a loan at a very low rate of 1% interest to buy poultry chicks. AI is confident that working at this grassroots level will raise the standard of living for these women and their families. The women will be taught how to raise the chicks and then market them. This is where our local partner, SES, Shauratgarh Environmental Society, comes in. Shauratgarh Environmental Society is AI's on-the-ground partner and will help coordinate the entire project. They will ensure that the chicks are given regular health checks and vaccines as needed. They will monitor the SoC earnings that has been set up by the community members, and then to collectively market the chicken at a good price. The poultry farming will help the women supplement their family income and nutrition, besides bringing them together to learn about personal health care and to incentivize them to continue their children's education. These marginalized women feel very empowered and valued among their family and friends. We have identified these women with the help of Shauratgarh Environmental Society strictly on the basis of their income level. The men of the households typically are day laborers and earn barely enough to sustain themselves and their families. Giving the women a chance to help earn money gives them a sense of pride and transforms their lives. So now I'm sure the question is, what is SoCCs? SoCCs is social capital credits. Social capital is a community's propensity to undertake tasks for the collective good, and something we really, really promote in all our projects. In AI projects, SoCCs aims to bring people together from different ethnicities, skills, and castes that would have no reason to meet or empathize with each other. In short, you get points for doing community good, and this is based on a Socratic dialogue with the community members and redeem them for education, for healthcare, and other things that your family may need. A typical earning and redeeming menu looks like this. It shows what you can earn at any given point by doing good and what you can use it to redeem it for. And a typical earning book, SoC book, looks similar to this. Since one of the typical SoC menu item is ensuring school attendance and education for children, they too benefit from this regularly. I am now ready to answer any questions that you may have, and thank you all for your generous grant.
So I'm waiting for you to come back on screen. Okay, I'm here. Thank you so much for sharing that wonderful presentation with us. We are recording this in the month of December, but Dining for Women family will probably watch this Google Hangout in January, the first month of 2018. And we are so excited that your project is forefront and kind of kicking off the year for us. So Dining for Women has funded projects before where we have some kind of incentive where we're getting the beneficiary to behave in a certain way in order to earn some good. So can you expand a little bit more about the social capital credits, especially the part where you said you bring different demographic and ethnic groups together, different castes together?
Yes. Yes, actually, that's a very interesting part of the project. Like Jay said, people who wouldn't otherwise work together, like from different castes, we insist, actually, we sign MOUs to ensure that everybody will be able to participate in the project irrespective of their caste and so on. So this is actually one more way to bring them together in very in a very good way.
And it also helps with integration of a neighborhood. I mean, these may be communities who don't necessarily see eye to eye on many things, but they all come together to do this one social activity and are able to earn enough points or credits to raise their livelihood.
And in many cases, that's the first social network that they ever got. Yeah. There was no reason for them to, go and learn about their healthcare, sexual health issues, and so on. So it's we are super excited, and it's worked very well for us in Ghana, Kenya, India, and also we had a project in the United States. So I think across the board, it's a good methodology.
You talked about in your presentation that one of the social credits is to encourage the kids to go to school. Are you seeing any kind of effects in terms of the young girls being sent to school?
Yes. So in our past projects, what we have observed is that when you empower the lady of the house, I think the trickle down effect is incredible. It helps the children look up to their mother as an independent woman. It helps them understand that they too can do something good, and therefore need to go to school. And the mother ensures that the children are educated and don't land up in her situation. It also helps in improving the family dynamics, where in India, especially, and in Uttar Pradesh, where it is a very patriarchal society, the men of the household do not necessarily regard the woman favorably, and helping them help themselves to improve their livelihood improves their relationship in their households as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to just give
Yeah,
a little
sure.
anecdote, because in one of our projects, the woman was not really allowed to go to the meetings, social capital credit meetings, and her husband would actually hit her if she went. So she went on the sly anyways. And once she started to show results and bring some money home, then her husband started to bring lunch to her when she came to the meeting. So it's really a sea change.
Yeah. So maybe there'll be a chance he might sit in on the meetings too.
In some projects, we do encourage, actually, we find that women empowerment has to include men. It has to include
Exactly.
so yes, we include them.
Yes, and if he has to do day laboring all the time, which is hard, instead if he could help her with the poultry farming, she could start a huge enterprise. Who
Right.
knows?
Yes.
Right.
The
So
idea is that these poultry farms will grow in size, and our big long-term goal is for these women to come together and form a producer company, which in India is a legal entity, which suddenly then empowers them to get help from the local government.
Okay. So, is there anything you want to add about Uttar Pradesh? Something about the villages that you're working in that makes this a unique community? Are you seeing some similarities to your projects in Ghana and Kenya?
Yeah, in all cases, we start with ultra poor women below the poverty line. But we find that women have such tremendous energy, and they are the quickest to change. In any society, actually, women are the first to change. So we find that women come together more easily. In fact, when we were doing microcredit, we would form self-help groups of men and also women, 80% women, but also 20% men. Then we would go back after a few years and we would find that the men's groups have dissolved. But the women groups are strong and going forward. So we find that because women have such a longer way to go to development, they really latch on and they're very good at learning new skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Geeta, that's a wonderful story because it reaffirms Dining for Women's mission that we are in the right business, that we are supporting the right gender. And
Yes.
that is absolutely wonderful to hear that you are seeing these wonderful results. So as we wrap up, what would you like to share with us about your challenges and your future plans?
Challenges are plenty. This project targets only 450 women in a small village in the largest state in India. So you can imagine how many more people are there who need help. And India is a large country, but it's not just India focused. I think anywhere where women have been marginalized or are not exposed to their full potential, I think we have a role to play there, and AI definitely wants to be at the forefront of that.
Absolutely. Can you share us one tiny detail of your project? And those are the moringa trees. We absolutely loved it when we read it in your proposal.
Yes, so a lot of our projects, while we focus mainly on, in this case, the micro poultry farming, we also very strongly encourage the women to have their own kitchen gardens and grow moringa trees. And like Geeta will tell you, most of the women are anemic, and moringa is a great source of nutrition for these women. And strong women, strong communities,
and strong chickens,
and strong chicken. Yes,
one moringa tree, one moringa helping has a nutrition of 10 apples. So we strongly promote that, and also chicken will also help in nutrition. In fact, the danger is that they may want to eat up the serve the chicken for the family dinner rather than let it grow big and then market it. So we have to make sure that no, that's not allowed. At the end of the day, when the chicken are sold, you can keep one chicken, but don't start to serve them for dinner before that.
Okay. Well, this sounds like a really fascinating and very, very interesting project. We wanted to wish Asia Initiatives the very best in all success in the projects, and we will look forward to reading all about it in your reports. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you.